Hello, my dear students. I hope you all are fine. Today again I got chance to teach you moral science. So kindly sit along with your moral science book. We were in chapter number 3 and the name of the chapter is non-violence. In our previous session we have learnt about violence and non-violence, and we have learnt about Mahatma Gandhi ji, who followed the path of ahimsa or non-violence throughout his life. So today we are here with this beautiful story which is on page number 16, and the name of this story is Violence Causes Sorrow. As in my previous session, I already told you about violence. Violence means injuring others, hurting others. Students, can you be happy ever by injuring or hurting others? Of course, no. So, the name of the story is Violence Causes Sorrow, means violence causes sadness. Let's begin the story. Once upon a time, there lived a very wicked and selfish giant. Once upon a time, there lived a very immoral and selfish monster. He had a large garden with soft green grass. The garden was full of beautiful flowers. There were many peach trees that bloomed in spring and in autumn. How was the monster's garden? The garden was full of beautiful flowers. There were many peach trees that bloomed in spring and in autumn. They were loaded with juicy fruits. Birds sat on the trees and sang so sweetly that the children stopped playing and listened to the birds' songs. Children said to one another, "Oh, how happy we are when we are here." What children said to each other when they were in Monster's Garden? They said, "Oh, wow, how happy we are when we are here." One day, that monster, saw the children playing in his garden. He became very angry. He shouted angrily, "What are you doing in my garden? This is my garden. No, nobody is allowed to play here." By listening to his rough voice, all the children ran away. The giant was very cruel and selfish. That monster was very bad and selfish. Next day, he built a high wall around his garden. What he did? He built a high wall around his garden. The poor children had no place to play. Here, poor means not garib. Here, poor means bichare. The poor children had no place to play. They tried to play on the road, but the road was very busy with traffic. The children wandered around the high wall. The children were roamed around the high wall and talked about the beautiful garden. They said how happy we were when we were there. Days passed and spring season arrived. All over the country, all over the country, the trees were laden with beautiful flowers. Birds sang on the trees. However, only in the giant's garden it was still winter. Why it is said like this? The giant garden it was still winter because in all over the country the trees were laden with beautiful flowers except in giant's garden. Why? Only because of his cruel behavior. Neither there was flowers nor bird where in giant garden. All over the countries the trees were laden with beautiful flowers, but only in giant's garden no flower was bloomed. The giant looked out of his window and said to himself, why is spring so late in my garden? All over the world, the trees were laden with beautiful flowers, the birds singing beautiful songs, but why not in my garden? I hope there will be some change in the weather soon. I hope weather is going to be changed very soon in my garden also. To his sorrow, neither there was spring nor summer. Only because of his bad behavior, there was neither spring nor summer. There was only winter in his garden. One morning, when the giant woke up from his sleep, he heard beautiful music coming from his garden. He walked into the garden, saying, spring has come at last. What he saw was the most beautiful sight of his life. Through a big hole in the wall, some children entered the garden. They climbed and sat on the branches of the trees. The trees were so glad to have the children back that they were covered with flowers. The birds started chirping around the garden. It was a wonderful scene, but in one corner of the garden it was still winter. Why so? Because there was a little boy. He was trying to climb a tree. He was crying bitterly as he was unable to climb that tree. He was crying bitterly. Why? Because he was unable to climb that tree. So it is said that in one of the corner of the garden it was still winter because of that boy, because he was not happy and he was still crying only because he was unable to climb the tree. The giant's heart melted as he looked at his garden. He said to himself, how selfish and violent I had been. Now I know why spring did not come here. I will open this garden for all. Only then I can able to see the beautiful flowers, the birds and the children. He quietly stole up behind the boy. He gently lifted the boy and placed him up on a branch of the tree. The tree at once bloomed and birds came and started singing. The boy was overjoyed. He flung his arms around the giant and hugged him. The giant was not wicked anymore. He opened his garden for all the children and played with them the whole day. Now the giant got totally changed. He opened his garden for all the children and even played with them. In the evening, the children bade goodbye to the giant. In the evening, the children said goodbye to the giant. The children taught the giant the lesson of kindness and love. I hope you all like this story. Now come to moral of the story. Nothing can be achieved through violence. You cannot achieve anything, not even happiness, through what? Through violence. Thank you. Have a good day.